This is session 2 of our investment foresight program. Here we deal with the principles of investment foresight. Foresight is based on ISO 31000, Management of Risk. The tool is scenario planning, which involves these steps: horizon scanning, a future events register, and the selection of events and stories. We deal with these later in this training program. Now we deal with the importance of people. One of the first realizations in our research was that business people and politicians need to pay attention to the fundamental drivers of human behavior. This has been well researched and documented in Maslow's hierarchy of human needs, as taught in the behavioral sciences. The theory is that our ultimate aim is to be able to realize our potential or self-actualization. In our ordinary lives, this is represented by innovation, creativity, problem solving, brainstorming, artwork, music composition, and so on. We tend to win the respect of other people by what we know, that is, our education and skills. We tend to be accepted by other people if we observe the rules and conventions of our local society. We tend to be comfortable if we are healthy, well-clothed, and free from sickness. We fight for survival if our life is threatened. We tend to abandon the above levels if things are not working out at a particular level. The important realization from the investigation of the social drivers of change is that when society's needs are challenged, people immediately respond with an appropriate response or approach. There are hundreds of descriptions of approaches to addressing issues in the English language. Some of them are like this. Innovation is when our attempts at problem solving are frustrated. Education is when we are not sufficiently competent to win a desired position. Membership is when we are rejected by a social group. Cohabitation when we cannot earn a living by legitimate employment. And emigration when we cannot find a reliable food supply. Our next topic is the importance of banking and finance. The global economy is projected to expand by 2.7% in both 2025 and 2026, the same pace as in 2024, as inflation and interest rates decline gradually. Growth in developing economies is also expected to hold steady at about 4% over the next 2 years. One of the most important things for us to remember in this, it is not all a matter of technique and procedure. The experiences of the participants in an investment program are very, very important indeed. In horizon scanning, we are searching for significant future events which must be considered before we embark on a significant investment in time and money in the strategic planning process for a particular investment. The objective is to ensure that there are no better investment opportunities available at the time. In our research, we have found that the conventional scenario scanning method has been based on market research methods such as PEST, STEEP and PEST-LIED. Our concern has been that the conventional methods do not recognize the possibility of cause and effect relationships between the major future scanning segments. Our response is to reconsider what the future elements should be. We believe that they should be in 10 clusters that you can see in this graphic here. Social issues arise from human needs approaches and are used for immediate effect. Technology enhances the approach. Economic benefits arise from the solution. Natural resources, including human, are applied. Political issues arise from benefits sharing. Legal solutions are applied to resolve issues. International issues arise from different systems. Demographic movement follows, and environmental impact issues arise. At this stage, we need to reinforce again the elements of the horizon scanning approach. The social element research can give rise to many future events. One that is gaining a great deal of attention now is the potential for extreme social unrest in the future. The extreme social conditions lead to a rethinking of approaches to many issues, such as how to invest. At present, many advisors are recommending investment in precious metals and commodities. The very high demand for mobile phone services is fueling a demand for more and more better telecommunications satellites. This is as demonstrated in the recent USA project to place the Curiosity rover on the planet Mars. The success rate of these employments is improved. Improvements in technology result in increased economic activity. Once we have increased economic activity, we consume more resources, particularly hydrocarbons. Here we see various types of offshore oil exploration and production facilities. The consumption of natural resources often leads to conflict over ownership. We can see these conflicts around the world today in the Middle East, Africa, and the South China Sea, and in South America. The conflicts are eventually resolved by political means. The political solutions lead to laws and regulations with rewards for compliance and punishment for non-compliance. Because different countries have different legal systems and countries tend to form alliances, an international approach is needed to address some issues. Once all of the social issues have been addressed by the preceding steps, there becomes evident an impact on demography. In China, we see the concentration of development along the coast near the export-import shipping facilities. Once we are very successful in developing our economies and societies, we have a significant negative impact on the environment. As shown in this graphic, it is expected that the Arctic ice melt will become permanent to the extent that the Northwest Passage will be open for shipping year-round. This will have implications for the Panama Canal. This is the end of our session 2. Please now proceed to session 3.